The Patriots offense shined, putting up 33 points in their season opener against the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm Sierra Goodwill here with Mike Petraglia and Evan Lazar. Guys, Tom Brady did take a little bit to shake the rust off from only really playing 3 series in the preseason, a couple incompletes to Julian Edelman early on, but then he really looked like Tom Brady after he shook the rust off in the beginning.
That was the first question he was asked in the post-game news conference, and he said, yeah, it took a little while, but I know that with this offense and with my guys out there will eventually be rhythm. And he answered the question with that confidence of, look, we're all going to take a little while to get to where we need to be. And he knows full well that once the snaps come in games, in practice, that rust will go away very quickly. And to me, guys, that rust went away in about one possession because the second drive of the game, he was pretty sharp.
Yeah, I would agree with Trags. I think one thing that he said that was interesting after the game was that he thought that the offense's consistency wasn't very good, and they kind of got bailed out. They bailed themselves out with a lot of big plays down the field. So it's good to see Trags. Great question. Asking him about Chicks Dig the Long Ball. It was great to see the long ball back. Throw that in all the haters' faces. Tom Brady averaging 9.5 yards per attempt tonight. That's pretty darn good for a 42-year-old.
The other thing Tom brought up was they've got to be better in the red zone. They did settle for, 3-4 field goals tonight?
And that was an issue last year, too, a little bit, was scoring in the red zone. And what they actually ended up doing by the end of the season was negating the red zone altogether and throwing those kind of 25-yard shot plays in there right outside the fringe red zone. So they didn't even have to worry about it. They also figured out the goal line, pounding it with James Devlin on the fullback dive. But last year red zone, this year red zone, it's something to monitor, but Antonio Brown might fix all those problems.
The receivers really did show their depth on Sunday night. Josh Gordon getting the first touchdown of the game after not playing since week 10 last season kind of got everyone going. And then Philip Dorsett had his first 2-touchdown game of his career. He's been so reliable, especially in the regular season with Tom Brady throwing to him. So what out of the receivers really impressed you tonight, and how good are they going to be with the addition of Antonio Brown?
Well, I think what's fascinating with Philip Dorsett is, did he make a statement that once Antonio Brown joins this receiving corps, is he the one that deserves to stay? And could a guy like Demaryius Thomas be on the outs? I mean, I wouldn't have said that 2 weeks ago, but then again, what happened Saturday and Antonio Brown getting released by the Raiders and being picked up by the Patriots, that changes everything. But the game that Philip Dorsett had, I think, was huge for his future here in New England.
Yeah, I think that Philip Dorsett's the type of guy that has worked his butt off here. He's learned the system pretty quickly. He's built chemistry with Tom Brady. If you go ahead and you cut that guy or you trade that guy, that's sending not a great message to the rest of the guys in the locker room, because all he has done is quietly worked his butt off to get as many snaps as he possibly can in the offense. In the last 2 regular seasons, if you count tonight, last 20 passes that Tom Brady has thrown to Philip Dorsett, he's caught all 20 of them. 20 for
That's
20
remarkable.
For 3 touchdowns in the last 2 regular seasons for Philip Dorsett from Tom Brady. Do you want to talk about Josh Gordon, though, really quickly, so we cover it? I think the one thing about Gordon, we can talk about the size, the speed, obviously the physical traits are all there, but his big 55-yard catch that he had late in the game, the route running ability of that guy at his size is pretty amazing. He was in a cover 2 situation where the Steelers decided to put a linebacker on him at the line of scrimmage, which is never a good idea with Josh Gordon. But what he did was he did a great job of manipulating the safety downfield. If you go back and watch the play, he twists the safety completely around because he stems him to the outside, looks his head to that way, the safety bites on it, and as soon as he bit, Gordon hit him with the post or maybe a little bit of a seam route there. And that kind of route running, the downfield route running from Gordon, I don't think he gets enough credit for how good he is at the nuances and the little details of the game.
And this Foxboro report is brought to you by our exclusive sports betting partners at betonline.ag. Head to their website, enter promo code CLNS50 to receive your 50% welcome bonus. For all of our Patriots content, head to our website at clnsmedia.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel at CLNS Media.